Another spring break travel destination. They're warning today if your plans take you into Mexico, look out. Texas officials are warning students to stay away from Mexico because of all the drug-related violence. Today at the White House, President Obama met with the Mexican President, Felipe Calderón. Each leader has in the past accused the other of not doing enough to lessen the violence along the border. Well, today, the two presented a unified front, announcing a trade agreement that would allow Mexican trucks across the U.S. border.
We are very mindful that the battle President Calderón is fighting inside of Mexico is not just his battle, it's also ours.
It has been very satisfying for me to see that we agree on the basic principle of co-responsibility.
The two presidents say they're working together to create a 21st century border that eases the flow of legal traffic, but that will take money, and Congress may not be willing to spend it.
Joining us live for more on the travel warning and whether it affects you is Telemundo's Jose Diaz-Balart. Jose, thanks for joining us tonight.
Good afternoon.
Well, this is a warning that's being issued in Texas. Do you think the rest of the country needs to be getting this message?
I'll tell you what I think, and I just got back from Mexico just last week, and I go there almost every month, certainly after the assassination of ICE agent Zapata 2.5 weeks ago in San Luis Potosí as he was heading back towards Mexico City. I think these issues kind of have brought to the forefront once again the fact that in Mexico there is an all-out war against these cartels, and they're very violent cartels. They act almost like Al-Qaeda in Mexico. I mean, these are real terrorists, and so what you have is the warning in Texas. And I think that if your kids, and you know, we've heard about that generationally, that a lot of kids will go to the northern border towns of Mexico for spring break and kind of do things that they normally don't do back at home. I think that those days should be over. I mean, there are places in Mexico that are perfectly safe. You've got Cancun. You know, I go every month to the capital of Mexico, and I love being there. It's an incredible place with incredible culture and history. But you know, those carefree days of, oh, let's just shoot over the border into Mexico like you can do from Texas and other places in Arizona and California, I think those days should be over. And the reason is because these drug cartels are right up on the border because they want to be as close as possible to their clients. And those clients are U.S. drug consumers. Every time a person in the United States puts a line of cocaine up their nose or lights someone in Mexico to lose their life.
So you're saying that it's pretty much safe in the resort towns, though. It has to do with along the border that you're most concerned about.
Yeah, look, let's put it in this perspective. Ciudad Juarez, which is right by El Paso, I mean, it's separated by just a bridge. I mean, think about this. El Paso is I think it's the second safest city in the United States of America. Maybe there was 1 or 2 murders there last year, all 2010. And right across the bridge is Ciudad Juarez, the most dangerous city on the planet. 7 to 9 people are massacred there every single night. Talk about dichotomy. Talk about opposition, poles that are separated. That's where I think the concern is. I mean, you don't want your kids to be going over to these towns in the northern areas because right now those towns are ground zero for a fight between cartels for American drug consumers and the right to give these drug consumers the drugs they so desire.
Telemundo's Jose Diaz-Balart, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Jose will have more on this story and how the United States is reacting to the situation in Mexico. That's coming up tonight on NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams at 6:30 right here on Wood TV 8.